see we had 21 people on already. Okay, hold on. I got to get on my phone. Oh, thanks, Christina. Yeah, it's so funny when you set up a YouTube live, it says, okay, get ready, 3, 2, 1. So I'm just like usually grabbing stuff. Thanks so much for being here. I know I'm a couple minutes early because I saw that there were like 21, 22 people on. Let's see who's on here. All right. Yvonne, Christina, Rustic Hood DIYs. I forgot what your first name is. Please tell me. Christina and Christine. Awesome. Whoa, we just lost a bunch of people. I hope they come back on. So I am excited. I did not literally know until just a few hours ago what in the world. Oh yes, Paige, that's right. Sorry about that. What I was going to make today, because I have so many ideas going around in my head, and then I also have my craft show I'm getting ready for. So thanks for being here. As you're hopping on, say hello in the chat. Let me know that you're watching. I'd love it if you'd give this video a thumbs up. I think YouTube sees that and sees the chat, and then we'll start showing it to more people that aren't subscribed to my channel. So that would be awesome, because that would help me to grow my channel. So thanks so much for liking the video, for being here. Anyway, what I was saying is I didn't know till I kind of had an idea. I wanted to do cutting boards, and I'm like, are people getting sick of cutting boards? And then I go to Hobby Lobby or I go to a craft store, and cutting boards they're everywhere. So I started pulling out from my craft stash. I don't quite have my office over there organized yet completely because of this craft show that I've been getting ready for. But I started pulling out all these cutting boards that I have. So I'm going to show you a bunch of different ones. Also mention, if you guys are on Facebook, I sure hope you are following my Monarch Mom DIY Facebook page, because this is my second week that I am going live 3 times a week during the afternoon on my Facebook page doing some sort of craft. So I posted the ones we did last week. This week we did this large MDF cutting board that is on my Magnolia Design Co. website. I used 2 stencils. Let me see if I can get it for you. The Autumn Leaves pattern and the Fall Subway. These stencils are also available on my Magnolia website, which I have a surprise for you guys. I bought the domain monarchmomdiy.com, and that now will take you directly to my Magnolia. So you don't have to type out this really long website. If you just do www.monarchmomdiy.com, it'll take you right there. So we did this big cutting board, and then yesterday we took a little break from cutting boards. I can't get that up here. Okay. And we did this fall porch sign using a surface from Hobby Lobby. So I'm showing all of you this to tell you, if you are not following my Monarch Mom DIY Facebook page, you're going to be missing at least 3 crafts a week. I'm still coming live on YouTube on Thursday nights. I'm still going to be posting a new video on my YouTube channel, an edited compilation video on Sunday nights. So I'm looking here. This is where the camera is. Ooh, look at my hands. See, I've been crafting. All right, 80 people on. Thanks so much for being here. So I hope you're excited about cutting boards, because I'm going to show you, let's see, I don't even know how many different ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 different ways that you can find a cutting board either at Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby, or get them from my Magnolia website, or Target Dollar Spot sometimes has them, and you can change them up. So hello again to everyone. My name is Cindy, if we haven't met. My YouTube channel here is Monarch Mom DIY, and that's also my website, monarchmomdiy.com. That will take you to my Magnolia website, where some of the products I'll be using tonight are found. Some of them, like I said, are from Hobby Lobby or Dollar Tree or or Target Dollar Spot. So are you guys ready to craft? So let me make sure I didn't miss any questions in the chat. let me know. Let me know if you also follow my Facebook page. I would love to know that. And if you don't, are you going to head over there after this and follow it? I probably will do some Thanksgiving crafts. Yes. I might start some Christmas and then do Thanksgiving. I'm not sure, but I usually try to do some. And like this one that I showed, what, a week or two ago. Maybe I did this on Facebook. See, I can't even remember now. This is kind of, I would consider a Thanksgiving stencil. And because this is one of our reusable surfaces, when Thanksgiving is over, I can spritz some water on my chalk paste and I can clean this off and I can do a Christmas stencil. Actually, do you want to see real quick one of my favorite Christmas stencils that is retiring? So it is available now while supplies last, and it would fit on that board. All right, I had to come down here to my curtain rod that has my, oh, this one. Days Until Christmas. On a magnetic board, you can use a magnet. I love this. It's a 12 by 18 stencil. This is in the retiring items right now on my monarchmomdiy.com website. So check that out if you're interested. But yes, I will try to do some Thanksgiving crafts because it is a very important holiday as well. We always try to be grateful. Thank you, Christy, for following on Facebook. And I will also say about Facebook, the video where I did this, I've already chosen my gifts for 2 people that sprinkled or shared the video. The one I did last night with the porch sign, when I get off this live, probably around 10:30 p.m. tonight, I'm going to choose 1 or 2 names of people who sprinkle or shared that video. So you have until I get ready to go to bed tonight. So if you're interested and want to earn or want to win, get your name in my hat. Go ahead and find that video if you haven't watched it already. Watch it and sprinkle it, which just means sharing it to your friends and family. Okay, I see lots of people hopping on. I'm so excited. Thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Are we ready to craft? Let me know in the chat. Are we ready? Are we ready? I'm gonna wait. Yes, I saw someone talked about the Monarchs, and as soon as my little eggs that I found yesterday hatch, I am going to show them to you if you guys are interested. I showed that on my Facebook Live last night. All right, we are ready. We are going to start. Yes, it will still work, Cindy. It'll still work on the magnetic sign if you seal it. Like if you seal it with spray or something like that. Okay, I have no clue what to start with because I have so much here. Let's just start with this. All right, did you guys see these? I don't know if they're cardboard. What does it say it is? It feels like it's that MDF cardboard combination, and then it has paper on the front. Did any of you guys find these cutting boards, decorative cutting boards? I think there were like 3 or 4 different designs in Dollar Tree. Okay, so like I said, cutting boards are everywhere. So what I did is I took one, I peeled the paper design off the front, and then actually I sanded it. And then I went over it with the same color I used on my large cutting board the other night. This is Hazelnut Waverly chalk paint, but you could use any acrylic that you want. I kind of tried to make it kind of streaky looking, and then I sealed it with a clear spray. So even this $1, actually it was probably $1 when I bought it, but even now $1.25, I thought, how cute would this be? Now it's not going to fit this way, but I think I'm just going to do the word hello and then the little pumpkin. Oops, can you see what I'm doing? And the little pumpkin underneath. So it still says hello pumpkin, but with a word. So this is a way you can take Dollar Tree cutting board or any surface, and you can remake it, make it your own so it doesn't look like it's from Dollar Tree. Now some Dollar Tree stuff, it looks fine the way it is, but I think this is a fun way to be able to take something let me see. I'm going to put the pumpkin about, let's do the pumpkin first. All right, let's see. I think that's about in the middle. All right, so I'm just going to press down the pumpkin. I did fuzz my stencil. And I'm going to use some orange for the pumpkin, obviously. Did I freeze? Uh-oh. Can you guys see me? I didn't freeze on my end so that I could see anyway. So let me know. Ooh, we got 100 people on. Yay. Okay, I'm just going to use some of my orange tiger chalk paste. I need such a small amount. And I'm just going to drag this across my mesh stencil. I'm going to leave the stem because I'm going to come back in with my chocolate brown. So another reason I thought this would be a great thing to do tonight is I have a craft show on Saturday. And any of these that I'm able to get finished, you know, maybe we'll put some bows on some. Actually, I should just dip that in. I may throw in my craft show for my stuff. Also, Sunday's video is most likely going to be showing my craft show booth, how I set up, the products that I'm selling, and then I'll also show how most of those were made. I don't want the video to be forever long. Okay, cute. Look, there's our little pumpkin. And now we're going to do the word hello. Try to get it centered here. Might move it down a little bit. Let's see. I think that's good. I try not to worry too much about things being perfectly centered. All right, I'm going to use white for the word hello. Hi, I see some new names on there. Oh, thanks, Sandy. Yes, asking people to hit the thumbs up, the like button. That is always helpful, super helpful. And I did put a link to my Monarch Mom DIY website in the description box. But now that I bought that domain, it's much shorter to get to my Magnolia website. All right, there we go. Cutting board number 1. Now we're going to make this look prettier once this is all dry. We'll probably, I always like to add bows or at least jute twine to the top. I also found these at Hobby Lobby. So they're in the party section. So even though they're marked $3.99, it was $2 for 6 of these little spoons. I thought, how cute would that be to tie one of those to the top? Or in their regular party section, these are $2 and you get 3 of these big scoops. I don't know, would that be too big for that? I think one of the little spoons might be better, but anyway, that's just another idea. Okay, so here is our Dollar Tree cutting board that we used. What do you guys think about that? Do you like that? Oh, I'm sorry, no cutting boards. But you know what? I'm going to show you some other places that you can get cutting boards. All right, let's go to this one. This round little guy was in Hobby Lobby's fall stuff right now, which is, so it's 50% off. It's marked $4, and so it was $2. Really cute. Came with this leather tie to go at the top. I just took it off because I found something else at Hobby Lobby. Look at these napkins. Some of these napkins are going to be part of a giveaway very soon, either on here or on Facebook. But what's great about these napkins, okay, this is one that I already took the inside layer. Now, unfortunately, this napkin, you only get the gold foil on one of the squares. So that's why I'm going to use it on this smaller cutting board. But what you're going to want to do when you decoupage with napkins is take all the layers off so that you just have one. Most napkins are at least 2, sometimes 3 layers. All right, but just because we're not even going to use right now the orange, the plain orange, I'm going to show you how you can easily decoupage napkins to cutting boards or other things like tags. So I did put a layer of Mod Podge on this and let it dry. I'm really hoping it didn't just soak in and this is going to work. Let's have faith that it's going to work. Okay, then I'm going to come get my napkin kind of where I want it. Let me give myself some space here because we're going to then take some parchment paper and our iron. We're going to go over it. The heat is supposed to reactivate your Mod Podge and get it to stick. Now, it does seem like it's sticking. So I'm very excited about this because I think this napkin with the gold is gorgeous. Thanks, Carol. All right, so I'm gonna especially pay attention around the edges of the cutting board. And then we're gonna set this one aside because we're gonna let it cool off before we use my little sander. Oh, that is gonna be so pretty. And we'll get the edges off. So here's what the back looks like. I didn't do anything to the back. You could even do 2 different ones. Ooh, at Aldi's. I'm gonna have to check out Aldi's. Anyway, so we're gonna let this cool. So stay tuned, and if you would like to possibly get a little package of these napkins and some others I'm gonna show you, I will let you know how you can do that in a little bit. All right, so that was just simple. Mod Podge and a napkin. All right, here's the other napkin that I found at Hobby Lobby. I mean, they had a ton, but I mean, these were $5.99, so $3 a package. And you know, what am I gonna do with all these napkins besides give them to you guys? But look at how pretty. That has thankful in gold on the pumpkin. But look at 2 more pumpkins, just not with the thankful. These napkins are way more bang for your buck because you get 4 of these pumpkins for 1 napkin. So what I decided to do with this one is I took the layers apart and I cut out the pumpkin that had the word thankful on it. Okay, so over here you can see I just kind of went a little loosely around it, and here too. So I decided to paint my cutting board with plaster. It's a Waverly chalk paint, because then I thought when I Mod Podge this on, you know, that's going to kind of blend in. All right, so let's see if the iron method will work. Oh, this cutting board, by the way, is a medium-sized cutting board from Magnolia, my Monarch Mom DIY website, and you get 2 of them. I think you get 2 of them. I will double check. I'm pretty sure you get 2 of them in a pack. Normally, they're just an unfinished wood, kind of like, where's one I can show you? Kind of like this. Kind of looks like a wood grain. Okay, it is wood. It's not the MDF like the large one. All right, so this fits perfectly on here. So we're going to lay that. No worries, Brandy. Thanks for being here. And we're just going to go over it slowly again with our iron. Now, oh, actually, I don't need to get that up there sticky, just down here where the napkin is. So now this one, because I cut out the image, I'm not going to use my sander. Ooh, that's nice. I'll be able to probably just go over it with another layer of Mod Podge, but look how quick that was. Isn't that so beautiful? Put a bow up here. Maybe put one of these little scoopers. I think I probably would paint this or make it a little bit darker. But I think that is adorable. What do you guys think? Oh, cool, Lisa. Brandy, did you find any good stuff at Dollar Tree? I feel like sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, I hit the jackpot. And then other times it's like, Why do I bother even coming here? All right, so look at that. We've already done, I won't say 3 because the one's not done, but we've already done 2.5 cutting boards. All right, this one is probably dry enough now that I can take my little mini sander and just gently, I want to get this so you guys can see it. Can you see how it's already starting to pull that away? I mean, it's one little layer of a napkin. If you guys don't have one of these little sanders and you do crafting, you're going to want to go to my Amazon storefront because it's amazing. It's in there under my favorite DIY crafting tools. I use it probably every day. See that? Oh, I got a little piece here. Okay, we got the rounded part there, so we're gonna kind of have to come back to that. Sorry, usually if this is on a compilation video, this is where I stop the recording so you don't have to watch or listen to me sand. But I want you to see how easy this is. Okay, normally I just say go in a downward motion, but sometimes when you're on that corner, you have to kind of go back and forth a little bit. Have you guys ever tried this method before? This comes with all different ones. I believe this is 180. Yeah, I think it's 180. But the pack with the sander comes with these, so it's Velcro, first of all, which is awesome. So you just change out whatever grade, is that what it's called? Grade of sandpaper that you want. If you want something really fine or something, there you go, voila. And then you can see where the hole is. I can use a piercer there. Actually, you know what would be great is my Magnolia scissors. These scissors are awesome. We'll just poke that and then gently, because we don't want it to look yucky, I'm just kind of pressing the napkin into the hole there. So when we put our leather cord back in, how beautiful is that? Now, I'm going to resist the urge to stencil a word on here, but you definitely could do that, okay? All right, so that was, what, 3 now. Now I realize they're not completely done because they don't have any ribbons or anything like that. I'm not sure how much of that we will do on camera or on the live. I guess it just depends on how long everybody wants to stay on. Oh, I see we have 130 people. Guys, do you think we can hit 200 on a live? We hit 200 on Sunday's video, and that was awesome. All right, I'm going to come back to some stenciling before we move on to anything else. So this one here is the same. It was from Target Dollar Spot. It came in a pack of 2 for $5. I actually got mine at Bargain Bins. I think I paid $1 for the 2 of these. So I painted this one with my pumpkin chalk paint. I like that you can still kind of see the lines through it. And then I did do a layer of Mod Podge. Some of these I tried Mod Podge. Sometimes Mod Podge gets little, like, I don't know what, like little dots or something on it. But if I have time, I just go outside and spray my clear spray. But this gives it a nicer finish for sure. What I wanted to do, let's get my iron out of here. Actually, I'm done with my iron, so let me unplug it. Okay. What I was thinking is showing you this mini plaid stencil. So I thought, you know, it'd be fun would be just to do like an all over pattern stencil. And then I have this Happy Fall Woodward that is also from Hobby Lobby's Fall Party Stuff. So I thought we would do the plaid and then just adhere this to the front. Now, other all over patterns, we have dots, we have ticking stripe, the autumn leaves that I've been using lately and loving. Yay, 146! I don't know. Can you guys share a live video while it's going? Maybe that would help if you're able to do that and you feel so inclined. All right. We're going to use this mini plaid. I've used this a few times, so it does not need to be fuzzed. Ah, everything's moving around. Okay. Let's just see. I'm going to start. Ooh, this is just going to fit perfectly if I line it up. So that means this thing must be about 8.5 inches or 8 inches. Okay. That looks straight. Okay, let's press down our pattern really well. Okay. I don't want my chalk paste to go under the stencil. I just want it to go everywhere you see orange. Solid squares and these that have the little lines. Now, here's my question for you. Should I use white again, or should I do something a little softer like this Irish cream? It's kind of like a beige. Let me know in the comments what you think. Which color? White or beige? Yes, Ginny, you need a tacky towel is what it's called. Okay, white or Irish cream? Which color should we do our plaid with the orange? I see lots of Irish cream. Sorry, Diana, who said white. You do white on yours. Okay, actually I haven't used this one in a little while, so I'm just going to give it a stir. Looks pretty good though. All right. And I'll get a squeegee. And can you guys see? I think you can see. All right. So I'm going to start about here, and I'm just going to start dragging my chalk paste. Try to go just one time. Look at that. I probably had just the right amount on my, whoops, squeegee. All right, then I'm just going to go over very lightly to get any extra, like if it's made a line. And I think we got it. Okay, peel and reveal. Here we go. Yes. Trying to find a spot to put my thumb. Interesting. There we go. What do you guys think? Wow, I didn't even realize I got that one so close to centered. All right, let me put that in my water. I love that. It's just a little softer. Oh, that's okay, Hannah. Yeah, this is a tacky towel. So because our stencils are adhesive and reusable, we want to be able to use them over and over again. And so when we're working on a hard surface like wood or glass or chalkboard even, we get some fuzz from the tacky towel onto the adhesive side of our stencil so that when we put it down, it's going to seal really well. But if it's too sticky or if it doesn't have any fuzz on it, it's going to be harder to get it off without stretching the stencil. Okay, so here's so far for this one. We will put that on, but we're going to let that dry a little bit. So I'm going to move it over here to this side. That can stay over there. All right, so we've done stencils. We've done napkins. The next thing I want to talk about is window clings. Who has window clings at their Dollar Tree? Ooh, $1.55. Keep sharing. Let's go. Okay, so this one actually is from Dollar General last year. But how cute. You could, let's see, I want to peel part of it off. All right, it looks like this one has kind of a brownish, so I probably would paint maybe I could do one on the back. I'll do a different one, but you want to try to first paint your background the clear color, if that makes sense. So like this one is kind of a tan. It shows you right there. Otherwise, it's going to be obvious. Now, these are clear besides where the color is. You can see the white background. See, so you could paint this surface whatever color you wanted. I think these two are so cute. Those would look cute on one of these Dollar Tree. See, that would fit almost perfect. You might have to trim a little bit on the sides. That would be so cute. You could even do these words and you could cut them. So see how they're too big? You could do happy fall and then put y'all under it. Has anyone ever done any crafts with the Dollar Tree window clings? I'm curious because this is the one that I really like that I want to use today. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to use for this one of these larger cutting boards that was from the Target Dollar Spot. This is the one I made the scarecrow with, I don't know, a few weeks ago, whenever that was. But I thought we could try using some of these. Now, this is going to kind of be an experiment because I can't put heat on these like the napkins because it will melt. And we don't want to melt plastic. One, it doesn't smell very good. And two, my iron would be ruined. So, we're going to use a little bit of Mod Podge. Just a little bit. You know what? I got to grab a foam brush real quick. Okay. At least I know where everything is and I can find it. So we're going to use a foam brush. So what do you guys think? I really like this grouping. I really like the words. I just am not sure if I can get them to fit. But I really like the words. We could also cut them. Boy, oh boy, it's hard to peel. All right, so... Ooh, stove covers. Yes, because then you know what? You could peel them off when you're done. All right, so this would definitely have to go like sideways. What do you guys think? I don't know. I could cut this leaf off and then it would fit like this. What's happening here? And maybe get rid of part of that curly Q. All right, so the great thing about this is I can press this down and it's not permanent. All right, now let's see about this pumpkin grouping. So yeah, I hope I'm giving you guys some ideas about different things you can use and different ways you can craft with different supplies. All right, now I'm wondering if I want the words more straight and I could cut this so that give was here and then thanks could move a little further down. What do you guys think? I need your help. They kind of stick up when I tried to Mod Podge them. I may try the acrylic. Oh, are you talking about, you're talking about these? Okay, well, all right, I'm just gonna start messing with it. Yeah, you know what? I do have adhesive spray out in my garage. We can maybe put that somewhere else. Hope you guys are getting ideas. Let me know in the comments if you like these ideas. I already got a request for some Thanksgiving projects. Probably for Thanksgiving, what I would focus on would be like things for, I don't know, like your table, your dining table, if you're having like a family meal. I don't know. We'll have to think about that. Like maybe like a table runner, a centerpiece. Okay. There's the thanks. Now it fits. and give. Now the only thing with this up here is I'm not going to have a lot of room for ribbon, but that's okay. If my, if my decoration takes up the majority of it, I could always just wrap some jute twine or something like that. Now let's slide this a little bit here, and this one a little bit. It's hard to pick up. There we go. Up. There. Okay, what do you guys think about this? Fix all that stuff is. The two together look very nice. Oh, you talking about this and this? Yes, thank you. Okay, I could put this little leaf up here and maybe put this one down here. Now, I wonder though, okay, let's think about this. What if I turn my iron like to 1? Do I dare try it? Because remember, there is a dried layer of Mod Podge on my cutting board. Do I dare try the parchment paper and the iron? I unplugged it even. Oh, it's hardly even warm. Oh, let's see. No? Cindy says no. All right, so I think what I need to do is kind of put my pieces over here exactly where I want them, so that when I put the Mod Podge on, I can place them. Now, the other question is, should I spritz a little water? I know, Joanne, but they're plastic, so I was worried that the iron would melt them. So that's why I was a little worried. You know what I think I'm going to try too? I'm going to mist a little bit of water. You see that? I made it a little bit wet. Just like I spritz on my paper. Let's see if that works. Okay, I think I'm going to start down here at the bottom. You guys see the Mod Podge going on there? I mean, we want it to be like an even layer, right? Okay. We are experimenting. Ooh, it's grabbing. And I can slide it. But now see that air bubble? I got to get that air bubble out of there. And I know my fingers are making like Mod Podge marks now on top, but that's okay because I'm going to seal it on top anyway. All right, I'm able to work the air bubbles out with my fingers. Okay. What do you guys think? I think I got that one on there. Let's do this guy. He's hanging off a little bit. Oh, twist him. There we go. Okay, so far so good. I've got one little plastic piece over here that's hanging off. We can just trim that. Okay. That is a very good question, Amy. They are two different companies. Our stencils, I believe, are a little bit less expensive. One of the things that I have heard, because to be honest, I've never used the other company, but I do have creators on my team who used to be with the other company. And so I'm just telling you what they've told me. Our craft club, if you don't know what our craft club is, you're going to want to go to my website and look at that. Our monthly craft club is a complete project. And I guess theirs was more just a stencil and one other thing. I can't remember what it was. But ours, you get a complete project once a month for $22.99. It is awesome. And then, yeah, just our stencils, I've heard, are just a little bit less expensive. Also, the other thing I've heard is that we have a lot more faith-based stencils. So we have a lot of scripture stencils. And this is going to be the hardest one to move into place. And so, yeah, so I encourage you to go to the website and take a look, compare for yourself, see if the types of stencils you would want, you know, where you can find those. That is over. Do I move it? Nope, I think now it's staying. All right, this little curly Q. Okay. This I am going to move over a little bit though. Okay. Hey, this is not turning out too bad. I'm actually really pleased with this. All right, we're sitting at about 156. That's pretty good. Thanks so much for being here. So the other reason I want to go over this with a matte Mod Podge when it's done drying is because the clings have a little bit of a shiny, you know, finish to them. So, okay, what do you guys think? Is it done? Do I need something over here? I've got one leaf here, leaf, and then the pumpkin. And it's kind of drying on me now, so are you talking about a stencil, Ginny? Your stencil was stuck to itself? Hey guys, everybody say hi to my mom, Barbara McKinney. That's my mom. Yeah, so I've had that happen too, where the two sticky sides of a stencil were kind of stuck. So what you want to do with that is put it under running water and just very gently gently pull it apart, definitely with water running. But yeah, that's one thing that you really want to try to avoid if at all possible is, I mean, obviously nobody does that on purpose, but there is a way to get it off, but it really does take patience and running water. Okay, so I think we're going to let this one dry. I love how it turned out. And then later I will come over with Matte Finish Mod Podge over the whole thing. All right, let's come back to our, to this guy. Oh yeah, we're not stenciling on top of that. We're just gluing something. So let's get my hot glue gun. But look at all these. I could do at least 2 more cutting boards with this. For sure, even a smaller size. I mean, this right here could go on one. This right here, the sunflower could go on one. And this up here could go on one. And then you got a few little pieces that could fill in. So look for those clings. I know Walmart sells them, especially at Christmas time. Dollar Tree, Dollar General, probably Michael's and Hobby Lobby. I haven't really looked for those things there. Hey, 159. All right. So I think I'm done with Mod Podge for now. All right, so just to recap, if you're coming on, we used a Dollar Tree cutting board, and we peeled off the paper, we painted it, and we stenciled Hello Pumpkin from my Magnolia stencils. Then we Mod Podged this napkin from Hobby Lobby on one of these round cutting boards, also from Hobby Lobby. Then, I think then we did this. We Mod Podged a pumpkin that I cut out of a napkin from Hobby Lobby on this cutting board, medium-sized cutting board from Magnolia. Then we took this cutting board from Target's Dollar Spot, and we used Dollar Tree window clings on it. And we will get rid of the shine when everything is dry, and we do Mod Podge over the whole thing. Woo! Okay, that's only 4. I still have like, oh, and this. Okay, I'm going to do one more now that my glue gun is heating up, and we're just going to glue this Hello Fall from Hobby Lobby. It was this color. I used a brown paint marker, and we're going to glue that on top of there. Okay, while I was looking for napkins at Hobby Lobby, also in the party section, I found this. You get 12 gift sacks for not $2.99, $1.50, because everything is 50% off. So I got this bag or package, and I got this one with the trucks. So I'm only going to do one tonight, but these gift sacks, along with the 2 kinds of napkins I showed you, are going to be in the next gifty packages that I send out. So what I did is I did Mod Podge over the front. Oh shoot, I do need my iron again. Good thing it heats up fast. All right, plug that back in. I just love this sunflower and pumpkin. And if you think about it, you pull out a bag, and each of the 12 bags, you can do 2 cutting boards because you have 2 sides of this. So that is an awesome deal for $1.50. I know, so where I bought these round ones from Hobby Lobby, they also had rectangular ones that were just a little bit smaller than this one, which was from Target. So probably the top of the handle was the same as the round one. So it would be like this. But you could definitely Mod Podge a bag on one of the Hobby Lobby ones. So you can Mod Podge with these gift bags. Now this has kind of a shiny texture to it. I don't think that's going to hurt anything. This is actually the back of the bag because it only had this one little fold. Yes, I know, Amy. I'm a little, we're not supposed to use this word, but I'm a little obsessed with cutting boards right now. So I'm just going to line this up on here. Like I said, I put Mod Podge and I let it dry. So I'm really hoping that this is still going to work with the iron. Is my iron heated up? Yep. Yep. Okay. So with the parchment paper down, we're just going to go over our parchment that's on top of the gift bag, that's on top of the cutting board that has Mod Podge on it. And the cool thing too about cutting boards is they're 2-sided. So you can, if you need your budget to stretch, or if you need less things to store, make one side of this cutting board for fall. I think it worked. Feels like it's pretty on there. Okay, we'll do the, let me go around it again on the edges. And then do the other side for Christmas. You guys, what cute gifts. Now, in that case, you probably would just maybe wrap some jute twine around the top. You might want to not want to do a bow unless you did a general one, like black and white gingham, that would go with both. And then the bow could just turn around to the other side. Do you know what I mean? You guys were at 167. Oh, good. I'm glad I'm doing cutting boards. I felt like, are they going to get sick of me doing cutting boards? But you know what? I love them. People love them. They make great little gifts. Okay, we're going to let this dry. And then we'll do the sandpaper to get that off. Yay. I'm glad to know that it worked. Can I just take a breather here? I want to see you guys. Oh, I saw we were at 170 and then it went back down to 160. I just need to take a little drink here. It's decaf, but I'm thirsty. Okay. Moving on. Oh, I see a bubble in my window clean. Okay. All right. Let's come back to this guy. Break's over. All right, let's come back to this guy that we did the pumpkin chalk paint. We did Irish cream of our mini plaid stencil. And then this Happy Fall is from Hobby Lobby. And I just love the different browns. Now this guy. Okay. Now my glue gun's on. We're going to just hot glue that on. So let's move on. I have another one of the round ones, like we did the orange and gold pumpkin napkin. I painted this with Waverly chalk paint and plaster and did Mod Podge. I only did Mod Podge on the front right now, but I will do it on the back as well. And I wanted to remind you guys of, were you on when I showed you these fabulous rub-on transfers from Magnolia? These are our fall ones. This is what the full sheet looks like. And this is what my sheet looks like now because I've used a few. But I thought, you know what? We could make this super cute using some of our fall transfers. So I really like the wagon, but well, it would fit if we lost that. So I don't know. I think I kind of want to just do some pumpkins. What do you guys think? Like maybe this right here. I like the colors with the orange and the white. So if you've never used rub-on transfers before, oh good, Denise, you got yours? Yes, they're so fun. Okay, so what you're going to want to do while the backing sheet is on it, you're going to want to just cut around the one that you're going to use. Okay. And yeah, obviously we're not going to fit it all, but that's okay if it kind of goes off the edge. I kind of like that look too. Then we do have space here that we could stencil. We could stencil the word gather. I just happen to have these here from the other day. We could do give thanks. All right, so I'll just leave those there in case we decide to do that. Now, once you have it, I could actually cut a little bit of these leaves off because we're not gonna get those on there anyway. Then you're gonna peel the backing off. Okay. And where the transfer is sticky. This part is not sticky, only where the transfer is. And that makes sense because that's what we're doing, right? Is we're sticking it down. All right. So I'm going to rub it so that the adhesive kind of sticks, but that's not going to be enough to get it to stay. I had a popsicle stick. Where did you go? Oh my gosh. Does anyone else craft like this? Like, can't find where things are. I mean, it's not a big deal. You could use anything really that's, let's see. Okay. I'm going to use this thing from Dollar Tree, but you could use just a popsicle stick. Okay, so you're just going to start pressing. You could even use like a used up gift card or credit card. I know they have those scraper things at Dollar Tree too that are like the Cricut ones, but not the Cricut ones. All right. So I'm going to go around these edges really well, especially where my transfer is going to get cut because it hangs off the edge. Then when you think you've gotten it all pressed down, then you find a spot where you start to lift it up to see if it is, in fact, sticking. And then if it's not all the way, you put it back down and you rub some more. I love, we got to play with these at our convention in August. We also got to play with the Christmas ones that will be in our holiday catalog. Speaking of, our holiday catalog is going to be released this coming Wednesday. I'm so excited. We do have some, if you're jonesing to do some Christmas, we do have some Christmas stencils on my website right now that were in the vault from past years that were brought back out. But then our new ones will be released starting next Wednesday, September 28th. So keep an eye on my Facebook group page. All right. And there we go. How pretty is that? I'm sorry. This looks like something you would buy at Hobby Lobby, like this. That is so pretty. Okay, but now, haha, Christina. Now the question is, okay, and I'm going to go with what majority says. Do I leave it like this? Who are my plain and simple girls? I don't think we have any guys on. And who thinks I should stencil the words? Give thanks or gather. I think gather fits a little bit better because it's only one line. What do you guys think? Give thanks, gather, or no? No words. Sometimes people put words on everything. Oh, okay. We're going to do gather, and we're going to do it in chocolate brown because we got browns going on here, not blacks. Okay. Let's fuzz our stencil just a little bit. Gather it is. Yep. That's for sure. All right. I know this isn't straight to... There was Mod Podge on my fingers, and now it's on my stencil. That's okay. It's not where the stencil is going to be. Okay. Nice, nice. Get my little chocolate brown. I just love how quick and easy this is. Yeah, this is a little bit of a different live because usually I have like 1 or 2 projects. They're pre-planned. I know exactly what I'm going to do. But today it was just like, all right, we're going to do cutting boards and I'm just going to bring a bunch of stuff and we'll see what happens. Oh, look at that. That is perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Let's get stencil in the water. What do you guys think? I love it. So pretty. All right. Now I think my hot glue gun, I mean, this isn't really rocket science. All I'm going to do is put little dots. Try not to get them big because I don't want the glue to show from behind the wood word. Okay. There we go. A little bit right there. A little bit right there. Okay. There you go. You can make a little gift, put a little ribbon, tie a little bow on there. How cute is that on your tiered tray for fall or whatever else you do for decorating. All right, you know what? I'm going to be real here. We got to come back to this because now I'm starting to see some air bubbles. And I know what I can do if I didn't get them out, like they can't move. You can take a little pin and like pop it. This one I think I can move. There we go. Okay, so window clings are inexpensive, but you're going to want to make sure you really rub out any air bubbles. Okay, I think I got them. Thank you for letting me come back to that. All right. We now have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? But we're going to come back to this. This is the one that we used the gift sack. This one, I don't know, I might need a stronger, oh no, this is fine. So, see, I'm just going in downward motion. I've done this in my videos before. This is a great way to get a nice clean edge when you've Mod Podged paper, napkin, a gift sack, anything, and you need to Get a nice clean edge. Use sandpaper and go in a downward motion, and you will get it nice and pretty. Sorry, I'm trying to go hard now so that we can be done with this part. Oh, I love this. Isn't that such a pretty design? Who is going to run out to Hobby Lobby tomorrow and look for these gift sacks? So cute. All right. Look at that. Perfect. No hanging over the other side. Okay, so I almost want to just leave this one maybe just with, sorry, I got a little piece hanging on there. I'm thinking like a black and white gingham bow at the top and just leaving it plain. I love it. $1.50 for this pack of gift sacks, and I paid 50 cents for the cutting board. All right, I do have one more like set of 4 that kind of go together. It is using one more of my Magnolia stencils, if that's okay with you guys. I tried to give you some other ideas too, like with the bags and the napkins and the window clings, but you guys know I love my Magnolia stencils. So we actually sell mini cutting boards, and I have 4 of them here. And what I did is I painted 2 of them black and Mod Podge, and then I kind of scuffed it up to make it look a little worn. 2 of them black and 2 of them white. All right, let's see if I can get them in center here. All right, and then I have this fun stencil set, and I'm so bad, I don't even know what it's called. I will look it up for you. I'll put it in the description. But it has these 2 little leaves, and then it has give thanks, happy fall, simply blessed, and gather. And I thought that would be cute to do like a set of 4 and have 2 of them be white with black chalk paste and 2 of them be black with white chalk paste. And then I thought if I needed, because this is just one word, I may just add the little leaf on the bottom of the gather one. So this is just like the most basic stenciling you'd ever do. Okay, I'm trying to move my other chalk paste out of the way. All right, and we will probably end with this one. Maybe I'll show you one making a bow. Probably a messy bow. You guys have seen a ton of messy bows from me lately, but I love them. I love them. All right, I got my tacky towel here. How high did we get, guys? We were at like 171 or something like that. That is awesome. All right, I'm going to start with this one just because it's right in front of me. But for just a second, I need to get some Mod Podge off my fingers because it will stick to my stencils. All right, so before we use the stencil, obviously I've never used this one before. We want to write the name or put an X on the back so that when we clean off and dry our stencil, we make sure to put it back on this shiny side because that's where we'll be able to use it again. If you stuck it to the side I wrote on, unfortunately, you probably won't get it off. So it is a very important step to mark the back side of your sheet so that you don't ever put your stencil on that side. All right, we are fuzzing our stencil, getting a little bit of fuzz or lint on the back, and just making sure this Mod Podge is not in the way. All right, so I'm just going to try to center this. Oops. Looks like the fall is not centered, but the word happy is. So we'll get that on there. We're going to press that down. Our cutting board is white, so we're going to use black. Guess I haven't used black yet. So I need to get a squeegee for my black. And we'll just drag the chalk paste across the mesh stencil. Get any extra. And voila. Peel and reveal our perfectly stenciled words. Ta-da! Let's do it again. All right. Yeah, and I'm thinking this like a thin black and white ribbon. Not much else. Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes when you cut them, you don't cut them perfectly. So I want them to kind of line back up on the sheet. All right. Don't you think these mini cutting boards would like make really cute ornaments? Not with these words, but with Christmas. I think they would. Especially if you do a tree in your kitchen. I don't have room for that, but some people do different themed trees. Oh, I didn't fuzz. Did I fuzz this one? I honestly don't remember if I fuzzed that. If I didn't, I was lucky. And that one did not stick. I know, isn't this font so fun? Yeah, I promise I will find what these are called. It's in the retiring items because this is a fall stencil that is from last year. Oops. Somehow I got some white. Here it is. This is what I used to kind of scuff up my black one to make it look a little more rustic. So then we will use Simply Blessed. Okay, so as I'm wrapping up, let's talk about important dates to remember. Okay. Next Wednesday, September 28th, is the holiday catalog release. I think tomorrow I might be able to tell you what stencils are coming out on that day, so be watching my Facebook page. Also, if you are in my craft club, Friday, September 30th, we are getting together over Zoom to do our our September craft club kit, which was my favorite so far. The embroidery hoop with the fabric and the greenery. It's absolutely beautiful. Did I fuzz this? Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't talk and do anything at the same time. I thought I did. There's what it looks like when you do white words on black. Oh, thanks, Barbara. All right, so Wednesday the 28th, holiday catalog. Friday the 30th is the Zoom for anyone who's in my craft club. This is our September craft club kit. Look at this. So beautiful. So you still have time. If you want to join, go ahead and go to my website, sign yourself up. You should be able to get it by next Friday. All right, we're going to do our last one. Which side do I want? I like this one. All right. Fuzz your stencil, Cindy. Don't forget. Do they come in a 4-pack? I don't even know. I think they do. I should look that up for you guys. All right, I'm going to do gather kind of up because I want to do the leaf thingy. Uh-oh, what's that? See, I got a little Mod Podge on under my stencil. Oh, and some more. What in the world? There we go. Okay. Let's do the word gather. Peel and reveal. Love it. And let's see. I don't think it really matters which way. I think I want this one. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm not pressing the stencil down on the word gather. Just gonna keep it right here. Okay. All right. There you go. I am going to put finished pictures of all of these on our YouTube channel community page. So if you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, you should get a notification. Click the bell and make sure your notifications are set to all, and you should get notified about that. But anyway, I will put like, finished pictures of all of these. Is there anybody who has never seen a messy bow? Yes, Christina, they would look great on a tiered tray. Is there anybody that needs to see me do a messy bow real quick because you've never seen one before? It's okay if you say no. I just want to make sure I'm thorough. And there's still 156 of you on, so, you know. Oh, 158. I'm gonna do a bow for, see, I feel like this one, I would just do a really simple bow, like probably in a tan, like a thin burlap or something, or even just jute twine. These, like I said, I'm just gonna do a bow, a regular, that kind of bow on the top of these. I love them. These two. I think that would just finish it off, don't you think? Yep. Okay. Let's do this one. Let's make a messy bow for this because it's going to go right here and that's going to fill a little bit of this space. So I have to make space so I can get my ribbons up here. All right, I'm going to move these guys. We're done with these for now. All right, so I just pulled out a bunch of ribbons that I thought were like fall colors. Oh no, Gloria. Can you find another piece of fabric? I can send you some. I have some like canvas that I can send you, or I know Walmart sells it. Yeah, ink, I use the smallest amount that I possibly can. All right. So what you do for a messy bow, have my jute twine. Okay. So I kind of look at the colors that are in here. I'm not actually going to glue it on yet because I still need to seal this, but you want to start with thicker and then move smaller. Honestly, I feel like we have enough orange. I actually think I have like so many greens. I think this green matches the best. So this is about, let's measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is about 5 inches wide. So I'm going to do my pieces of ribbon to start. I'm going to do 8 inches because I often like dovetail it and I want to make sure we have some material to work with. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces. So this is going to be my back layer. Okay, I'm just going to set them there so you can kind of get an idea. All right, so we used green. We're not going to use that. This one is a little bit thinner. What do you guys feel about this black and white? I feel like maybe it doesn't, I mean, black and white always kind of goes, but I'm wondering if there's, I do have this one, and what I've been doing with this is making it a little narrower by cutting the wired edges off. So a messy bow can have as many or as few layers as you want. You are basically just making crisscross X's, and then we're gonna tie them in the middle to make a messy bow. All right, so I'm going to trim the edge. I did this in a video last week, and then this one in particular has like a plastic layer on the back, so it's not going to fray. But even if it did fray a tiny bit, that would be cute too. All right. See how that one is a little bit narrower, so it kind of layers. We're going to be able to see all the layers once we tie this together. So let me know if you guys have any questions about Magnolia, about my YouTube videos that are coming up, my craft show that's on Saturday, and I would be happy to answer those for you. I think I am going to use this, or that's a really thin one. I have a thinner black and white. What do you guys think? I think I might just do these 3. Erica, now, was that the black and white? You're saying now to the black and white? I'm doing this. This one's a little bit thicker, or wider. This one is from Dollar Tree, actually. I kind of wish I had more that were between this width and this width. I feel like it's going to be, let's see. What do we think? Is that enough? I do have this one, but then I feel like that's going to look weird. I could always come back to this orange, but cut it a little thinner. It does kind of match that. Okay, let's see something here. This is all I have left of this one. So if I cut it in half, and just trim the edges. Oh, I do have some raffia. It's not right here. It is over there. Over yonder. All right. Ooh, I think I want to make it even thinner. Just a little bit. Oh my gosh. Okay. And really, once it's tied into a messy bow, you're not going to be able to tell that I cut that probably pretty unevenly. All right. Is that enough? We got 3 layers. The only other thing I possibly would add would be this black and white gingham on top. Or this thin, ooh, I'm going to do this. I like this. It's the same color orange as I just put down, but it's a little gingham. You're welcome, Paula. My pleasure. I'm glad what I had and what my idea was is something that people wanted to watch. Okay, in my basket, in my basket. All right, so once you've got all your ribbons cut and crisscrossed, I just went left, right, left, right, left, right, just kept doing that. Then you're gonna want a piece of jute twine, or You could use a zip tie if you wanted, but I find that a zip tie is harder to glue down. Of course, this one, I think I'm just going to tie it. So I'm going to first tie a knot. We're going to kind of scrunch it, squish it while we pull the string. See that? Okay, but that's only one, so I got to pull it tight. And one more time so it doesn't come off. Okay, so this is the start of our messy bow. But what I want to do, like I did on my big cutting board behind me that I did earlier this week, I'm going to take another piece of jute twine and I'm going to lay it this way and show you what I'm going to do. I learned this from my friend Joey Bailey. She's another creator with Magnolia. I watched her do this and I said, that is genius, because then you're not hot gluing bows to things. And if you decide you want to take them off, you can. So now I'm tying another knot. I'm tying that other piece of jute twine to my bow and trimming the ones that I used to tie everything together. And now I'm going to have this string that I can tie around my cutting board. But the next thing you got to do on a messy bow is trim. I like to start from the inside or the top layer. And these I decided I'm just going to do a diagonal cut. This one's in there kind of weird. You know, you try to get them about the same length, but it kind of does what it does. Okay. All right, then we're going to move to our next layer. If you fold your ribbon in half, and you're going to cut at an angle down towards the center. And sometimes it's so floppy, it's hard to get it perfect, but that's okay. You just do the best you can. And kind of try to get them the same length. But again, it's a messy bow, so. All right, don't forget, if you have not already watched and sprinkled the video I did on Facebook yesterday, where I made the fall porch sign, go do that quick, because I'm going to draw a couple names when I get off this live. We'll just do it right after the live. You can share it and then watch it. That's fine. I'm going to draw a couple names for a little crafting goodie pack from me. So just a quick reminder about that. And we are almost done with this messy bow. Now you could leave, I could honestly leave the green one straight, and I've never done that before. And I think on this one I'm going to, because it's so close to the tan right now. And I kind of like it like that. You could also wrap, I could take one more piece of this ribbon, or you could put a button across the middle. If you want to hide the jute twine, could do that. So let's just do that quick. Wrap a little bit. Just to make it look a little more finished. Okay. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for being here and for sticking on with me. I think this is the longest live I've done, for sure, on my YouTube channel. And there we go. Once this is dried, there you go. And then we can just take our two strings here and tie it around our handle. Like I said, I'm going to wait because I'm going to spray this. And here's our finished messy bow. Yay. All right. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you. And wow, it's almost 10:30. It's very late. That's okay, Teresa. I know. I know. I thought I would be done too. We're going on 84 minutes here. Um, Thank you guys so much. Yes, thank you, Erica. Sprinkle is sharing. We're just not supposed to say share. But thank you. Yes, if you want to, I'm going to be posting on my Facebook page. I apologize if there's any of you that are not on Facebook. I realize some people just don't do Facebook, but I'm probably going to do the giveaway of the napkins and the gift sacks and probably a couple other things, maybe a little cutting board or something like that, on my Monarch Mom DIY Facebook page. So go over there, follow it, and then you can set your notifications so that Facebook will let you know when I go live on my Facebook page and when I post anything. And that's where I'm going to do that. So thanks so much for watching this live. There's so many of you on still. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And be watching for my new video on Sunday. Like I said, it'll kind of be around my craft show that I have on Saturday, the items that I made for that craft show. I'll be recapping that and possibly doing 1 or 2 new tutorials, but they'll all be great. So I hope you will check that out. That'll be this Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, guys, thanks so much. Have a blessed evening, and I hope to see you again really, really soon. Bye.